Yeah, we seem to have a problem. What's up, people? I'm Xogue, back on Halfway Modded, and yes, it has been yet another very long time since I've been doing this particular series. Now, there is actually kind of a bummer! Kind of a reason for that. We have a couple of problems. I'll explain why we have these problems here in a minute. I need to check the rest of these guys. I did get them all filled out. Oh, forgot. I can't go too far away from beacons. So I can tell you exactly what we've been doing, what we've been up to. You see, this one has been, well, it's really unfortunate. It's really, really unfortunate that he died because I got rid of all the other villagers and everything. I just got rid of them all. I was tired of them sitting there in the mass quantities of, stuff. And there's big problems. I don't know why there are so many problems with the golem spawning. They're not supposed to be this big of a deal. They're supposed to just work, but they keep spawning in places they're not supposed to spawn, and I don't know why. But it is something to look into in the future. But some of them were, producing as they were supposed to produce. And if we go down, all of the farms had these guys right here underneath them, which are basically just the conveyors going into the teleporters, which are in the middle, which they're invisible. They're not invisible. They're not there anymore. I'll explain that in a minute, too. But the reason all of this stuff happened, the reason I didn't fix it all is because I went AFK. Okay, all of those days that I was not playing this game, I was AFK. Well, not all of them, a lot of them, though. I think it was like 3 overnights plus like 3 all days. So it's a long time, which actually gave us 842 blocks of iron. So we have a lot. And this is in preparation for some other things that I was mentioning before where I want a huge amount of beacons. And because of that, I also went and got a lot of wither skeleton skulls. That's not a lot. I'm well aware that this is not a lot. That's because I've kind of already gone and got a whole bunch of nether stars. So 15 times 3, 45 plus the 23 that we had. That's how many wither skeleton skulls we had. So I've been doing a lot of AFK work, a lot of just kind of grindiness. And now we're kind of prepared. But in that AFK session, this is something I wanted to bring your attention to. Check this out. This is crazy. OMG, guys. Check. Why are there so many of the everythings? Like, they're all over the place. They're reproducing like rabbits. And like worse than rabbits. Like, oh my goodness. Let's go check this out real quick. And it's just, like, they're all over the place. Who needs to set up a pen with like a feeding trough and water and everything? No, just group them all together, and you'll kill your frames and get a whole bunch of them all at the same time. I can kill these guys and get so much wool, it's ridiculous. I think I'm probably going to end up doing that off camera. I'm just going to kill a whole bunch of these guys, and then kind of leave a few in there. So that way you just build up in the numbers again. And then eventually I'll actually move this kind of a setup somewhere else. And that way it'll be automatic. And I don't know, I can find a way to automatically kill, X amount once they get over a certain number and blah, 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 blah. Make it more automatic. So we get a whole bunch of wool. But I accidentally discovered that. And you see that this little area is not 100% keeping them in. And which actually spread to this area here. And these guys aren't reproducing. I feel like if I dropped a regular cow in there, they would indeed start reproducing like the other guys did. But I don't think there's any female cows in there. Female cows. Cows are female. But anyway, so I don't know. It's just kind of a thing. It's really weird. Anyway, so I have a lot of iron. I have a lot of wither skeleton skull or nether stars and wither skeleton skulls and a whole bunch of other things. But some other stuff happened as well that I need to bring your attention to. Make it. Yes, glide. Okay. If we go up here, you'll notice, you already noticed that the teleporters were gone. That's because I changed the teleporters. There was an issue with the other one. Now, it wasn't a very frequent issue, but it was a crash. And what happened is that somehow, and I think it's because the teleporters, the top of the teleporters, are indeed spawnable. Which means mobs were spawning on them and then instantly going like teleport back and forth every single tick, like so fast. It was a and then at one point in time they were doing that and there was like 5 of them on top of this teleporter going back and forth. I swung my sword and then the whole thing froze. Everything froze, the game crashed, and I tried to load back in and it just wouldn't work. And it was something about a baby pigman riding a baby pig. A baby Yorkshire pig. That's what the crash log said. Something about that baby pig. And I'm assuming because, you know, the baby pigman was riding it. So, I don't know, there's a big problem. So I switched it out. And now we have these guys right here, which are the telepads. And this kind of stuff will be out in the next mod pack update. But yeah, you kind of go in here, and there's a little bit of a kind of situation here. Just kind of issues with all this stuff. But what you can do is basically, let's go ahead out of here. First of all, you have the telepads here. Telepads. So, okay, so these guys are not all that complicated to make. They're a little expensive, which is, you know, rightfully so. They should be. I mean, you're teleporting across mass distances. So, you have blocks of iron. All right, cool. We already showed you I have a whole bunch of those. I still need a lot more, I think. But we have a pretty good head start. Compasses, no problem. Ender pearls, no problem. And glass we have a lot of sand. It'll take a little bit if we run out of glass, but we'll be fine. And then these guys by default do not go transdimensionally. Okay, that means they do not, for example, go from the overworld into the nether like we can in our, you know, we can go to our Wither Skelly farm in the nether. We can't do that by default. And to do that, we need what is called the transmitter. This guy is also not too incredibly difficult to make. Diamonds, iron, redstone, not really difficult at all, actually. So that is what allows it to go transdimensionally. That is what gives it the green text. Okay? So then you can go back and forth between the things. So say I'm in the overworld right now, right? I'm at home. If there was one in the nether that did not have a green... Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe it can. Maybe it can send me there because this one actually has it. I'm not sure exactly how it works. I haven't tested it too much. But yeah, that's transdimensionally. You need that little upgrade transmitter thing. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, so these are the teleporters we're going to use. I'm eventually going to be hooking these guys up, you know, just whenever. Just as I go, I'll replace the ones that I lost and everything. And all those other ones. Ooh. That's a bummer. I just thought about it because I don't think entities can go across these. So, crapo. I'm going to find a different way to teleport or move the golems around. That's not good. Golems are currently not going crapo. Big crapo. I might bring back vanilla inspired teleporters, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't know yet. So, I don't know. I'll play with that later. Anyway, for now, though, we're going to go to the Wither Skelly farm because I've done a bunch of work here. Okay, I've sealed it off. We got a bunch of things. You can see over there, there's a little buddy we can go kill. Ooh, freeze. Okay. We can go down, 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 down. And all the levels are basically the exact same as, you know, you kind of noticed. Then, this is the highest level. We can go up, and then we can go up again. This is actually a huge hole. This is a hole in the top. Fly now? Thank you. This is a hole in the top of the nether that was already here. You can see there's another one there. There's some stuff here. There's one here. So there's a lot of holes actually in the bedrock of the roof. And I just so happened to go straight up into one, which is kind of cool, but it is what it is. And then if we go down over here, I've dug out this little trench. And what this is what allows us. This is the wither killing area. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wither. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, so if we go here and go boom, 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 and then we go boom, boom. Oh, boom, I said boom. Okay, so now this guy is going to go ahead and just kind of, you know, load up. He's going to do what he does. And sooner or later, he's going to go boom. He can actually hit me if I'm any closer than this guy right here, which is kind of weird. That was an accidental marking. So now he is kind of, wait, sounds just for now, because this guy's super loud. So you can see he can't do anything right now. Theoretically, he actually can go up above this because this bedrock is only 1 layer thick. It's something that the NetherX mod does, I believe, is to make the bedrock in the roof of the nether only 1 block tall, which means he can technically go through because his head is already in the block. So he can fly up if he wanted to. But there's nothing above it that he's going to want to kill. Nothing can spawn on bedrock, so there's nothing for him to go after. Now, the exception is, if we go ahead and kill this guy, which is pretty much why, you know, we can just stand here and kill him as it is. Even though he pops up every second or whatever, he's trying to get to us because we're the only targetable thing, so he can't get down low enough, so we're all fine. Everything's all good and well. So if we kill this guy here, boom, okay, he's dead. We got all our stuff. Now, theoretically, one of those little blue spirits, the tiny little cubes that fly around after you kill a mob sometimes, if one of those shows up, you do not want to create a wither. Because then something happens, I don't know what, but it glitches through the ceiling. And then it does indeed actually go on top of this thing. If we go back up here for a second. That's what this is. This was me marking the area out. Which I kind of want to use a little bit as like, I don't know, I could do like a tree farm or something and actually blow up the stuff. Because if we're here, let's put those away. When the wither is actually formed, technically he's taking suffocation damage. So unless we put some kind of a regen on him, we would not be able to keep him around forever. But when he's in here, all of his explosions will break any block placed in this 3x3. So we can actually use that to our advantage. And I don't know, do some kind of auto breaker thing. Not that it matters too much, but you get the idea. It's kind of interesting. Anyway, now, so that's just kind of a deal. That's where I'll be getting all my skulls. We're going to end up getting all the rest of them there as well. It's really easy, really simple. You don't need to see me do it anymore. Hello, all the wither skeletons. I'm not ready to kill you yet. So that's just kind of the other stuff. Now, there's something else I wanted to do, okay? This door here, I've been going back and forth in a door just like that. And I'll go out and I'll kill what I got to kill. And I'll come back and be like, okay, this is crazy. But there's something that I would like to do instead. Okay? Oh, also, that's the other thing I didn't mention. These teleporters are kind of terrible. You see the block that we're on right now, right? You see how we're like on the corner? Which is really stupid. Because if you put this up against the wall, you'll go in the wall and you'll start suffocating when you get through. Which is really stupid. So it can't be against the wall on that corner, which is really dumb. But anyway, so there's something else that I wanted to do with that. Let's go ahead and turn our volume back up. Somewhere around there-ish. Thank you. And if we go over here, I can show you what it is. Because over in this general vicinity, we can go bloop, like so. And I'm basically, I am in the block right now. But mobs cannot get through this block. So I want to check this out. And I've also gone ahead and installed another mod that gives us the same ability. I should have slept first. Called the Secret Rooms mod. So there's 2 changes in this video that is going to come out in the next update, which I believe will be 2.6. Mod Pack version 2.6 will have these changes. It will have the Secret Rooms mod, which some of you may or may not be happy with. I don't know why you wouldn't be happy, but I like the idea. It's pretty cool. And also the change, the teleporter change. I don't know if it's going to have this or not. Like I said, I kind of want the vanilla style teleporters in. It's pretty upsetting that it's gone, so I'm thinking I'm going to try to bring it back now that that little particular issue is gone and just try to put like a slab or something over top. Maybe you can still teleport on it. I don't know. But it's kind of terrible that those things are spawnable. It's just really, really, really bad. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. But anyway, you get the idea. Okay, so those changes are going to be done in the next, 2.6 update. And stuff like that. So we need to actually come up with, I think what we're going to do is we're going to do some of the Secret Rooms mod. Because these blocks can be camouflaged as anything. The shadow glass is very cool looking. But I think it's already in the nether, so it's going to be too dark. So if we can lighten it up with, say, white glass, we'll be good. So rotten flesh we have a bunch of. We need this camouflage paste. Energized camouflage paste. Burning recipes. I don't know what that means. Well, there was an interruption. Any of you who have the Amazon Alexa, or yeah, the Echo thing, any of you who have that will know that sometimes it detects things it should not detect. And that's a very, very bad thing. So yeah, anyway, that just happened and it interrupted his video. I don't know if you heard any of that, but that was the Alexa's voice. Anyway, so interruptions abound. We need some of this camouflagey paste. And I don't know exactly what to use. Now, dirt, okay, dirt is not hard to get. We can get a bunch of dirt, that's fine. Clay, we don't want to use. Sand, we don't want to use. Even though we have a bunch of sand, we still want to use that for glass. So we're going to end up using dirt. But as far as the dye, we can use, like lapis. We have a bunch of lapis, so maybe that's an option. We also have our fortune huge number pick, like fortune, I don't know, 8, I guess, is what it would be. So we can get that. It would be pretty easy to do. But I don't know if there's an easier dye to get. I'm not entirely sure. Actually, I have bone meal. I think I have a lot of bone meal. So let's try that first. Let's do bone meal, because I have a whole lot of this stuff. So let's go ahead. We get 9 per. So let's just go ahead and shift click, shift click, shift click. I don't know how much, but we have a lot of bones. So even if we use all of our bone meal here, we're still going to be just fine. So we can just keep going until we run out of bone meal, I guess. Because that'll give us a lot of this camouflagey base. We're going to need a lot of these blocks in order to camouflage that thing down there. I think I just used all of my dirt too. Go figure. Okay. So if we do that and then we do this, boom, and we're going to go boom, 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 put all this stuff away. Now we can make a huge number of ghost blocks. And we got to, it's going to take a little while for it to go. I don't know how many of these we need. I guess we're going to start with just a few stacks. And then we have a lot of glass there already. So if we go back into this place and see about, I don't know, whatever it is that we're going to do. Boom, boom. Come on. Thank you. So, for example, let's just do it over here first, right? So if we go here, I want to see see if you can actually tell. Because I don't need these top ones. I can run right through this, right? If I go like this, oh! It's already, that's cool. And I can go right through it. So now the thing is, that's cool. I didn't realize it would do that. So if I do that, oh, it didn't give it back to me. Did it give it back to me? I don't know if it gave it back to me. So we should have 2 of them, right? So if we go to Ghost, I only have 1. I got 1 back, but I didn't get the other back? That's not cool, man. You shouldn't be doing that nonsense. Ugh. Can I get to the bottom? I really want to get to the bottom of this. This is not cool. Okay, what if I do a piece of glass? Does it use the glass? If I do this, right? And then I go to the glass, can I camouflage this? No. Hold on. Oh, poopy. Okay. Yes, I did just say that. All right. What if we shift? No, that didn't work either. Okay. Control, so I pick the glass back up. Okay, so what if I do something like that? No. Okay, so I'm losing it. Why am I losing it? I don't want to lose the blocks. Okay. This is crapo. This is a crapo moment. So if I break these guys out, can I reach it from the bottom? I can. Okay, so I can kind of do that, which is a little bit of a problem. It's not a problem so much as it's just a little more difficult to do. So give me a bunch of nether brick slabs. And then I can go ahead and just kind of place all of these that way. And we can break out basically the front edge of this floor. And then we can go up. And then we can put the slabs back. And then that way we can walk right through. Now the question is, can these guys get through? So instead, let's go ahead and make it 3 tall just here for now. Yeah, fine, whatever. I just want to see if it works. Because that means I can go through these. But I want to make sure that bad guys cannot get through them. Come here, you. I see you. This way I can just kind of back up right into it. Come on. Come on. And then you shouldn't be able to get through. You can't. Okay, good. So can I go like this? Can you hit me through the block? I am right beside you right now. I can't hit you, but that's fine. If I need to escape, I can just go over here, and he's not following me. He doesn't see me, so he's not moving. He doesn't even know I'm here. So that's a good thing. That's a good deal. So I can break these guys out. Now, again, it doesn't really matter for these guys because we don't have to remove these top blocks. I can still walk right through, which is the end goal of this. So we don't have to use a whole lot of... That's one way to actually do it rather than going down below. So we don't have to use a whole lot of ghost blocks where we don't need to. But, yeah, I don't know. It's pretty cool. Even, like, if we want to kill, like, skeletons or... I don't know, the little pigmen, we can just do that. Now, it's a little bit different. It's a little weird. You see these guys are connected. You don't see the bottom or the sides of these guys because they're all connected. You only see the front side of it. These guys, you see all of the sides, which is really kind of a bummer. But it's okay. It's okay. It's not as bad. It's not terrible when it's all there. So we break you guys. See, I'm getting them back there, but why would I not get them back? That's really weird. I don't know why it does that. I don't know why you use ghost blocks there. I didn't need them. I guess it might make it look better. I don't know. I'm not sure, guys. I don't know. But I am going to go ahead and do a whole bunch of breaking out of these guys. And that way, we don't have to worry so much about... You know, I can just go through all of these blocks and we'll be fine. And everything will be just fine. So we can just pretty much do this all the way across. And that way we can walk right through and we don't have to worry about nothing. Then I can break the doors out as well. And we're going to be just fine with easy to get to little doorways like a so. I don't need to replace you guys. I guess, do we want to do regular glass or do we want to do ghost? I think we're going to do regular glass. Because I think even though it's different, I think it's an interesting thing. And it still does save us ghost blocks. So that's pretty good. So I think I need to change you guys. See, I don't know why I was losing them last time. And then I need to get my glass back out. All this glass here. Yeah. There we go. So now we walk right through all this. This is perfect. All right, it's wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. It's amazing. Yeah, we seem to have a problem. Technically, this guy can't see me. You are correct. He can't really hit me, but he is going into the blocks. I didn't know that they could pass through them. So I'll end up leaving the mod in because it's still pretty good to have hidden levers and such. And it's not like it's an OP mod or anything. And I didn't add it just for this purpose, but I don't think we can use these blocks because this is kind of like I can actually push this guy out of here, which is kind of crazy actually. Hello. Boom. See it? Oh. Oh yeah, he doesn't even try to hit me right now. He's aiming a bow at me, but it's kind of interesting. It's kind of weird. They can't shoot through it, but they can move through it. And likewise, I went down one, and there was actually a flame guy here. He jumped right through the thing. Like, it wasn't even here. Like, it wasn't a block at all. The shadow glass, I don't know how difficult it is to make shadow glass. I think it's... I don't remember. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's not too difficult because I'm going to get the glass anyway, and you can use any color. So I can do all of this stuff. I guess that's fine. I don't know, we'll have to try it out just to see. It's really kind of a bummer, though. It really is, because I know shadow glass is going to be really, really difficult to see through. So it's really kind of upsetting that mobs can go through it. I thought they couldn't, but they can. So that's really kind of a bummer. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look. Maybe dark utilities or something. I'll look at something else. Let's see about adding another mod or something maybe, because I know that the shadow glass here is going to be a lot darker. Let's actually just go ahead and test it out real quick. I don't want to need that stuff anyway. I guess it's not absolutely terrible. Because I know mobs cannot pass through this stuff. They can't go through here, but we can. Unless we're shifting. You know, unless we're shifting. If we are shifting, then we cannot go through it. Which is fine. It's actually kind of an interesting concept for a reason I'm about to show you. But we can go right through it. I know mobs can't pass through here because we're using this for our mob farm. But in cases like this, where we're trying to line up or whatever, we'll be like, oh man, I need to get on the elevator. Granted, it's not difficult to line yourself up with an elevator. You can see I'm doing it just fine here. But if we shift, we can actually... Well, I guess we're going to walk right onto it. But we can go right up against the wall, and we're not going to go through it. But as soon as we let go shift, bloop, and we'll walk right through it. So it's pretty cool. I don't know. I guess it's not terrible. We can still see. It is a little bit darker. But I guess it's better than just having a door, I'd say. It's not terrible. I don't know. Maybe I'll still... I feel like dark utilities might not have what I need here. But that's okay. I almost kind of... I don't know if I should have the white border on the top, the white glass on the top or not. I don't know. Not sure. I don't know. I'm going to play with things. We'll see what I can come up with. Well, hey there, little guy. How are you doing? I think you're doing pretty good. We're going to go out here and eat some food. But as you can see, these are now done. Well, you can see this level, but you see on all the other levels as well. I've got them all covered. And I can easily walk right out, but these guys cannot get in, which is really good. very, very nice because we don't have to worry about anything. We're just, you know, baddies. We don't have to worry about doors or anything. It was so aggravating having to worry about all the doors and such. And we're going to need so many beacons that it's ridiculous. Now, today I actually wanted to do... Why, you didn't drop anything? Like, not a thing. They always drop something. Holy crap. Anyway. So, yeah, we're going to need so many beacons. Because I don't remember what I said, but I remember saying something about 60 skulls. And I was going to come back. I don't even... Maybe I even did. And I was going to tell you, it's like 60 skulls. I was freaking crazy. I don't know why I said I needed that many. Because I thought initially, it's like, I only need like 4 beacons. And then, you know, 4 times 3 is 12. It's like, I have plenty of those. We just have, you know. But then I remembered, oh, yeah. I wanted 4 times like all, you know, 5 of the upgrades or whatever they are. So we need a lot, which is about 20, roughly speaking, 20 beacons, which is 3 skulls each, 20, 40, 60. So you have 60 of those. And that's being conservative. That's maybe enough, possibly. If there's an extra effect that I want, then it's going to be even more. If I need 1 more beacon than 4 across, then yeah, then that's more. That's a lot more, actually. And it's also going to mean a lot more blocks of iron. We don't have anywhere close to enough blocks of iron, I don't think. Maybe close. So we need 1, hold on, let's do iron here. Let's just see, because we do this. So we need 2 stacks plus 36, and that's for 1 full beacon. Okay, so how much more of these do we have? Boom, boom, and boom. There we go. So we have... That's about roughly 2 full beacons, so 3 full beacons, 4 full beacons, plus extra to coat the outsides. We might have enough, maybe. But again, that's kind of stretching it. I'm thinking we're probably not going to have enough. And that's, again, only if we need 4 full beacons, which is, or 4 beacons to span across the entirety of my base, which chances are... I'm going to have missed something or miscounted something. You guys know how I am, so that's kind of a deal. But anyway, I'm still going to be grinding away, and in the future, actually, I'm going to ignore that for a minute. In the future, you know, all this is going to be done. I'm just going to go ahead, and I might, depending on how I want to do the beacons, I might go ahead and lay them out too. So at some point, I might just come back and be like, hey guys, I have all the effects. I did all the grinding. Did all that off camera, got all my effects, because it's really not something you need to see. And just setting up a bunch of beacons, finishing all of this situation where I just kind of kill a whole bunch of withers like I already did a bunch of. I showed you how we're going to do it, and it's very boring and nothing you really need to see, so that's kind of a deal. So we're going to end up skipping most of that, most likely. But that's kind of a thing. In the future, another thing we're going to be doing fairly quick, I believe, pretty soon, I'm hoping, is that I would love to get a gold farm. Because, and I don't remember what it is. We're going to see if we can find out exactly what I wanted the gold blocks for. Let's go to usage. See if there's anything here that I wanted. Yes! That's one thing. That's what it was. The mega torches. Okay, and I know you can't really see too well because the whole other thing, and I forget the key binding to turn that extra stuff off. But basically, if we go to the mega torch, that's what it's called. Mega tool, or, there we go. No! Oh, because I spelled mega wrong. Being stupid. Xogue is not being a smart person. If we go to the mega torch, prevents natural spawning of hostile monsters and a decent radius around the torch, which is also going to help with future stuff. Because if we can figure out the radius, which I can pretty easily do, I'm thinking, then I can actually space out mega torches. Ouch. Stupid. Ouch. Dummy dumb. I can spread mega torches out around the area to massively increase the spawning of this. They have to be strategically placed, mind you. They have to be strategically placed. If I'm not careful, we will end up preventing spawning of guys in here. These are also natural spawns. So they have to be perfectly placed and perfectly measured and so on and so forth. So that'll take some doing, but it is a thing that can happen. But that's just kind of one of those things, again, that I'm going to end up doing off camera. So this guy will be more efficient in the future. But the gold farm is going to help for multiple reasons other than that one particular aspect. That's just one of them that I really want to get to somewhat soon. So that way this guy increases its efficiency. And that way we don't have to slab out the area or do any of that other crazy, lava coating or whatever. Anyway, you get the idea. But that is about all the time I have for the episode. There's the glitch, comeback, frame lag stuff. If you like the video, please do hit the like button and subscribe to see more. Thank you so much for watching. Do what you do, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, peeps.